this is Buck Isaacs on Indiana Whitetail Boys. I decided to do a little video for y'all to take time to just bring back some memories of all the fish I caught over the years I've been fishing. Just take a few moments. There's some pictures in here I would love for you guys to like. I just started this YouTube account and I'm totally amazed by how many subscribers we got in a week. I mean, it might not be what I really want yet, but it's building up, and I appreciate that, guys. We had some pretty fun adventures on a couple weeks end of deer season. We encountered with a couple deer. Not the best video quality, but it's upgrading, so y'all know. But I got some fishing tournaments I put in this year. I run some, and I'm looking forward for that this year. Get them all on video. Some pretty special adventures I'm going on this year. I'll get that all on video for y'all, with some funny, crazy people. That's going to be on Indiana Whitetail Boys with us. Big fish being caught, that's the main key. It's just all about having fun. It's not about catching the biggest fish. It ain't about winning all the money. It's just about enjoying the outdoors, and that's what I like. So we're going to take some time off to show you all the pictures of the fish I caught over the years. I caught some pretty big fish out of pretty special lakes. I don't know if you guys are familiar around Indiana, but Brookville Lake is one of my main lakes I hit. There's not a lot of big 10-pound walleye in there. There's a lot of walleye, but just you don't catch 10-pounders every day like you do up Lake Erie, if you ever heard of that lake. But pretty special moment for me. You'll see that on a picture I put on here. Wish I could have got that on video. All the walleye I caught, and bass and bluegill and crappie and catfish I caught. I wish I could have got all that on video. But we're going to start that this year, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be back in a moment to give you some tips, what kind of lures I use, and what depth, and everything else like that, all the good stuff. Be back with you in a moment. Thanks, y'all. As you can see in that video, I caught some pretty nice largemouth bass. My main focus, I didn't really get out in the boat this year to bass fish. I did walleye. That's all I do on the boat, walleye fish. But on farm ponds, I usually use live bluegill. That's my best bet. Live bluegill, spinner baits, topwater frog. When it's real mossy, just throw over on the moss. There's a lot of different things. Artificial worm, you can use all sorts of things. It just depends what the bass chasing that day, or if they want that day. If they're not going to hit, they're not going to hit. If they're hitting, they're hitting. That's my opinion. People got other opinions on it, but it's the way I look at it. So I'll get you more. I'll get back with y'all. Oh yeah, I gotta throw this out. I just started this YouTube account, and I'm amazed. I'm surprised of how many subscribers I got, and I thank y'all for it. It's not really what I want yet, but it's building up. But I'm surprised. I thank y'all for it, and God bless you all. It's not about, like I said, it's not about money in the tournaments. It's not about throwing people under the bus. It's not about catching fish. It's about enjoying the outdoors. It's what I like the most, and most people don't realize that. And I would like to do anything in my will to take people out that can't go out, or that wants to go out but just don't have a father to take them out or anything like that, I would gladly to be help. Can't say nothing. I'll be glad to help them out, and I guarantee you, a big buck, turkey, a big fish, I'll put you on anything, and I'll do anything in my will to get you one. God bless. I'll be back with you. Stay tuned. We'll be back. As you seen in them pictures, I was about 7 or 8 when I caught the largemouth bass. One weighed every bit of 10 pounds. Actually on a bluegill pole, rowing a little bluegill in. Something came up top of the water and hit it, threw it back out. That's all. Drag was going crazy. Funnest moment, got your adrenaline going up. Some pretty special memories you can't trade for nothing. So there's that. I'll get back with you and give you some tips. As you've seen in that video, I caught some pretty decent catfish. I got in a lot of tournaments this year and we placed really well. My best of luck, I usually catch a mess of bluegill when I'm going out to the tournament, catch some shiners and some chubs. And I usually flay my bluegill out, cut the heads off, cut the tails and the fillets, throw them in different bags. So after, I put a head on, I put a fillet on, and then I'll put a chub on. Just have 3 different poles, throw them out. So you got 3 different baits covering in different areas. It gets a different sense. A lot of times I don't recognize fish, They can be in one place in a minute and then they can be off to the next. It's not the bait, it's where they are located. A lot of people don't know that. But a lot of people have special opinions on it, but my honest opinion on this is if a fish is going to hit, they're going to hit if something they like. I understand. People talk about the colors of a jig or colors of a crankbait or anything. If you're catching walleye, depth, that does play a big part in catching fish. But if they're there, if they don't like something, they might not hit it. I'm not a fish, I don't know. But I just think if they're there, if they're hungry enough, they're gonna get it. They're gonna hit it, and you're gonna yank them, and you're gonna get them on your line, and you're never gonna, you lose that feeling again. It's something else, I'm telling you all. But if you guys know me, I get pretty worked up over a pretty decent fish, so. But there's that. I'll be back with you for some more better tips, if you can say. them pictures. Wish they was videos, I know. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk, but that's my favorite time of year, is spring bite for walleye. I have a boat, usually spring. We're usually working 5 to 9 foot depth wise. I'm usually jigging with a half a night crawler. Fag pink. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but fag pink's a color that you won't. That's my favorite. I just caught a lot of fish, and once you caught a lot of fish on a jig head, you're kind of hooked on any lure. But they're definitely fun. They put up a good fight. Just something. They're the best type of fish I ever ate, I'll be honest. And they're just unbelievable. So I run crankbaits, worm harnesses, spoons, jig heads, night crawlers. There's different minnows. There's different types of ways you can catch them. You can catch them on rooster tail. You can catch them on twister tail. Matter of fact, when the white bass are hitting real good, running up the river, you catch about 50 white bass throwing a twister tail out and just reel it in there real slow, and every now and then you might pull up a walleye. It's pretty fun. I'll get that on video this spring. But that's about it. I'm gonna do a pretty cool video by this week. Pretty funny. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I can do. But when fishing time's here, you're gonna see videos after videos after videos. So God bless you all. Thanks for subscribing me and everything else. God bless you all. I'll be back here with a pretty nice video coming up next week or so. God bless.